Connie at 6'4", dude? That's
We had this midget on our wrestling team. Real deal midget. Like, real deal little person. All state wrestler.
really?
Bro, he was a beast.
Yeah?
Bro, it was so... I think he wrestled like 93.
Damn.
It's like 103 and below or something like that. And they couldn't... I remember
Couldn't get under him.
we went to like his semifinals because they hosted it at the school. And so the whole football team showed up. And man, he was dumping this kid. This kid was crying.
He's smooth.
You know, they put you under for a colonoscopy, so they don't let you drive home.
Did he do it himself?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Connie's Untitled Nighttime Talk Show, the only self-help podcast that only helps me. I'm here with my friend Joe Means. Joe Means puts on a show at Levels Barber Lounge.
Absolutely. 40 Deep comedy show.
Yep.
The livest comedy show you ever been to. Super fun, man.
Yep. He books predominantly blacks and Brandon Devine.
Yeah?
Yep.
Somebody's got to do it, man.
That's right. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, man.
All right,
I'm bringing the flavor out here, man. Just a little flavor.
No, really, yeah, no. I mean, honestly, like, there's a bunch of honks in this area.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I moved here from Minnesota. It was no different. Like, my plan was to come find you, a tall black guy, and it turns out there's a few of them out here.
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Got a couple more. More blacks on the scene now,
Yeah,
man.
they're
Shout
coming
out.
in,
Shout
yeah.
out Eon. Shout out John Booker.
John Booker, dude.
John Booker is funny,
I love that
man.
guy, dude.
Yeah, those guys are funny.
He's
man.
got to slow the fuck down.
I'm telling you, man. They up there, and that's why I was trying to tell them. Like, you get up there, you kind of get in the zone, and you're just motor mouthing it. You're just, I'm just like, man. But that's how I was when I first started.
No, I mean, I remember, like, for a couple years there, it's like every time I got the ball rolling, I was so excited that it was going.
I'm still trying to get used to the silence. Like, just sitting in silence bothers me.
You're a father of how many?
3.
Okay, so what my personal life has kind of been going to hell lately, so like the silence that I get on stage is probably the closest thing to peace that I get in a week, you know.
I feel you.
So like
Enjoy it.
Yeah, no.
You guys just not say anything for 5 minutes.
Take 5 seconds. Don't not say anything for 5 minutes. You don't want to turn the thing into meditation.
Yeah. I'm getting better with it though. It used to really bother me. I used to be like really getting like an anxiety attack. Like I was feeling like real like like what is this feeling? But now I'm just like, yeah, that's silence. I know how to get out of there.
Well, you know, you've been doing it long enough that you got like a couple of tricks. Yeah. Really what it is like, you know, you go until you get like a couple of laughs, and then, you know, you figure out what your quote-unquote closer is. And then for me, it's like, how do I elevate every other bit that I have to that level, you know? And a lot of it is like dumb lizard tricks like timing and rule of 3 and all the Judy Carter stuff. And
yeah. Shout out Judy Carter. Now we're trying to put everybody on that book. They don't want to read. They
don't want to read. No.
They want to be good at comedy right now. You know what I mean? And it's just like, so when I first started comedy, like I looked up, I researched it a bunch because I didn't want to get out here and just look stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wanted to learn. Like I know everything. Like there's a formula to everything. There's a recipe to everything. So you just got to figure out what the formula is, and then once you figure out the formula, you know what I'm saying, you put your own numbers in, but you just got to figure out the formula. And a lot of people think they know the formula.
Well, it's kind of like playing music.
Yeah.
You know, to me, like a lot of it is just like rhythm, you know, and there is a music to stand-up comedy. Ultimately, the job is kind of the same. You just do it in different ways, and the job is to build up tension, then you have to release it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but okay, it's 3 things based on another book that I haven't read. But I read the book leaf. I got enough. You know, anyway, it's what you say, how you say it, how you look when you're saying it.
Yeah.
Like, you remember when I was crawling around with that camera for like no reason, out of nowhere? I realized, like, taking pictures of every comedian that I saw, like every single one, because I wanted everybody to be included, because I wasn't. Different story. But But what I realized doing that is that like the difference between like a 15-year guy and like a 3 or even a 5-year guy is like, you can tell from the look on their face, you know, just in the still picture that they're selling it, and that's something that you don't get, your first. It's usually something you don't get your first year,
There's a lot more to a joke than just like the punchline. Like you said, it's the way you say it. It's a look. It's a face.
Well, so do you ever work clean?
Yeah, I always work clean.
I feel like it's way more important to capture every single one of those points when you're working clean.
Yeah.
Versus when you can, throw out a couple of.
I like the clean work. I feel like that is.
I don't mind. It's definitely more challenging, but it doesn't feel as authentic to who I am as a person. Yeah.
It's got to be who you are.
Which, and the problem that I have, I think maybe, is that like I don't look like the biggest hippie you've ever met, or that is a John Mulaney line. Like I do anything, and I don't know. Sometimes for a while I would get really upset because I would go out there and I'd speak my piece, and turns out whatever life that I'm going through isn't congruent with everybody else's experience. I am not a normal person.
Yeah. I remember one time after open mic, like I was trying to I wasn't going dirty, but I said pussy. And then after the mic, Blake Lindsay was like, he was like, you're too wholesome to say that word. He was like, people kind of pulled back when you said that word. And I was like, you're right. You're right, because like as mean as I look, I'm a wholesome person.
I mean,
and like some things I say, like I'll go back and watch myself saying it, and I'm just
it seems inauthentic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I like to just blame everybody else. I think that's the mature thing to do.
You gotta blame somebody.
Well, I don't know.
Somebody. But nah, man, like working clean, I feel like that's where I'm at. I do like to toe the line though. I get some innuendos and things like that. But
I don't know, dude. You ever watch like any Pixar movie? They fit it in there.
Yeah, they really do.
Like
Disney
they make
too.
it entertaining for everybody. Where it's like, if you don't know, you don't know, and that's part of the, maybe the challenge of being clean is that you can talk a lot about some of the same ideas, but.
See my son about to run the ball right here. This is our thought. Just like the bouncy ball.
Yeah.
Just turning his back. Run through him, man.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only self-help podcast that's technically loitering. As of right now, we are at
football practice.
No, it's not just your son's football practice. It is his first contact Pee-wee football practice.
Yeah.
What? All right. Well, yeah, and that's what I was explaining on the way in, is that I'm a creepy bald guy who brought a bunch of cameras to the park.
Man, nah, man. This right here, this little segment, this little rant, little soapbox I'm about to get on, it's for all my parents out there who kids play football. Like you said, it's my son's first. This is these kids' first padded practice with this team, and they're going to Oklahoma. They're going to Oklahoma drill out the gate. This ain't back in the day where we were already outside doing this.
That's
true.
What I'm
saying? Like, well, we were already doing this. These kids been on Fortnite all day. They don't even know how to tackle. So like, why aren't we breaking it down step by step?
So the kids that live in my neighborhood, without doxing myself, it's not like a illustrious neighborhood.
I've been there.
And the funny thing is like
I lock my doors when I go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I see a bunch of kids like kicking a soccer ball every day, riding around on bikes, fucking with animals and stuff, and like. That's,
It's weird now, because you're like, what are they doing out here? Like,
right.
But that's what they're supposed to be doing.
But like, like that is closer to my childhood than it is whatever the hell's going on now.
Yeah.
Like everybody playing Fortnite and stuff, like talking about little kids destroying each other and like crying and stuff. Like that was part of my childhood. That's where I learned how to like self-regulate, like consequences to your actions, you know, and pretty immediate if you're if you're being kind of a douche.
Yeah,
like
man, stuff is just lame now. Like they got rid of bullies.
Well, dude,
bullies were like they were like the building blocks of society.
I don't know. Tell me if this reaction like resonates with you at all, but like one of the first things that I thought when I went to open mic was like for the very first time was I was looking around the room and I was like, none of these kids have gotten their ass kicked before.
Nobody.
Well, there was one of them in hindsight, but it seemed like a bunch of people that were like only children, never played a team sport. One of my best friends from kindergarten, we've been buddies since Pokemon Blue. He's an only child, and he told me today on the phone, actually, he said, Conrad, I remember when I was like fucking with you playing kickball, I pulled on your shirt, you turned around and punched me in the throat. It's like, that was probably one of the most important lessons I've ever learned. And I was like, well, I am a great teacher. I'm happy I could provide that for you.
Yeah, man, my son, he ain't been in no like real fight. I remember one time he just came in the house and his shirt was like all stretched out. I was like, bro, what happened to you? And he was like, there's this kid downstairs. He's a big kid too. He was like, man, he was like choking me out. And I was like, did you get out of it? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, bro, you got to get some moves. I felt bad as a father. Now I had to like show him.
Yeah.
I had to show him some moves. But like I'm saying, like what? He's 9. So when I was 9, we were fighting people every day.
What grade is that? Because I can measure it to that.
He's going to 4th.
Yeah, I punched my buddy in the throat in like 2nd, 3rd grade. You know.
He play fights. He shows some aggression sometimes, but it's so out of control.
Well,
and it's just like,
I think that figuring out how to control that so it comes out in something like that versus like anywhere at home, that's preferable. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, man, my goal this whole football season, and what really this season right here, this is like an intro to football thing. So they'll practice, which is cool. They're gonna practice a bunch. They're gonna practice 4 times a week for the whole month, and they'll play like 2 games at the end of the season, or at the end of August or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
And then they go into real football, like not real football,
like 5th grade football.
Yeah, like a Pop
Warner
Warner
league.
league.
Is bigger. The kids, some of them are bigger.
So now they're playing like other teams and stuff now. So I'll be his coach on that team. I really didn't want to coach. I already told this guy that I was going to help him out and coach, and so I was like, I didn't want to like go back on my word, but I was like, man, I'm really trying to just do his speed and agility.
Yeah.
And get out of the way. Like, I don't want to be coaching. See, like this right here, what he's doing right now, I'd be yelling. Like, why aren't you paying attention to what's going on? You back here playing grab ass with your friends.
Okay, so like, tell me what you think about this, because like I remember the best coach growing up playing hockey, at least like in the like class that I was in. The biggest coach was like the biggest asshole to the kids.
Oh yeah.
He was like screaming at them in between like periods and stuff, and it got so intense that like some of the other parents got involved with it.
It's like, all right, so look. Ooh. Got tracked you up there against Ben Roethlisberger. You gotta
No. 3 motorcycle crashes.
All you gotta do is wrap up and run to the leg. Anyway, so like this right here.
All the kids are shaped like bowling pins right now. Yeah, you just get the ankles. Up, he's teaching them. All right.
There's 4 coaches, right?
Yep.
They could all be doing a drill right now.
They could all
just getting the most out of practice. I could have split up into like groups of 2, groups of 3.
They could all be golfing.
They could all just be doing. There's too much standing around.
Yeah, it's a poor construction crew.
Yeah, so it's like when I'm coaching, like we're gonna like you gotta have your stations and everything, your tackle circuit and all that. Like you gotta be getting reps. These kids can't be standing around.
Well, it's like, I don't know, I think like everybody be running in a circle and you just see which ones die first, and then those guys are the B squad.
Here we go again, round 2 against Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, that's a little better. At least he didn't run him over. Right around your feet. Good job.
Hey, is that your kid?
Yeah.
Little Eagle?
No, the Dolphins jersey.
Oh. Excuse me.
He thinks he's Tyreek Hill. I said, bro, you're way too slow. But anyway, man. You'll never
hell yeah.
Well, man, let's get into some real topics, man. What are we talking about? What are we doing, man? What you got?
I feel like contact sports were a very important part of my life. Like, I was telling my buddy the last JV hockey game that I ever played. The biggest kid on their team was like talking shit while he like skated past the boards, beating up our small skill guys. You know, genuinely being a dick. In the last hockey game that I ever played in, there was a bench clearing brawl at the end of the game, and we took 2 of that kid's teeth. You know,
Absolutely.
And that's the type of thing that I feel like is lost on a lot of people today, either because of the internet or it's probably the internet, you know. But like when I first walked into like open mic, I looked around, I was like, none of these kids have ever actually talked themselves into getting hit in the face, and you can tell immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
You know, like,
nobody has any edge about them.
Right.
And it was weird for me too, because coming up here doing open mics, I was like, man, these are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Like, so supportive. Every time you get done, great set.
Well, I feel like, okay, so tell me what you think about this. Like, I think that some of that praise is fake. Some of it is just like absolutely not wanting to be confrontational at all.
Yeah.
Like my rule, for example, with especially like new open micers, is that I will lie to your face for at least a year about whatever happened on stage, just so that you keep coming back. That's because I'm an open mic host. But like, what would happen for me is like I try to be too honest. If somebody comes up, hey, what'd you think? It was my first time hosting. And I was like, you could have gone tighter in between this person. You could have, just say your name, I gave them like notes. And because it is like their 5th time on stage, they're like, you think I did bad? And then they go home thinking that, when that's not what I meant at all.
I always tell them, like when people are like, how do you think I did? I'm like, man, it's an opportunity to get better. I'm not gonna say you did bad, because I know, like, you might be fragile, and I want nobody telling me I did bad my first time. But I was like, hey, keep coming back, keep working. Like,
well, there is kind of like a thing to that, but like, I don't know. I've told this to other people, and he's just like, Conrad, give me a real input, and I was like, it seems like
this is the first dude over here to get water. Stuff I'll be talking about now.
Hey, it's that speed.
Get this guy some pom-poms.
He's throwing the helmet.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just laziness.
Maybe he's an instrument guy.
I would love for him to be a musical person.
I mean, that's when I was in high school. I was doing hockey and trombone.
I wish he would. I try to get my daughter to rap and like just do, like, not even rap, just do music. Like, I was like, you can do, like, to be a creator. I was like, you have a great imagination. I was like, you can do whatever. I seriously wanted to be like a rapper. Not even a rapper, just I wanted to make music when I was in like high school, junior high.
Yep.
And but I knew my parents wouldn't support it. I knew they wouldn't support it, just because, one, it wasn't gospel music, and so I grew up very religious household, had to be, and so real deal, didn't hear rap music until I was 13. Like, I didn't hear like real, and the first rapper I heard, we had spent the summer in Memphis, and Ludacris was first coming out, Fantasy, Chicken and Beer. That album was like my first rap album I ever listened to, and I was like, what is this? I want to do that.
This is new.
Yeah, and so like I missed like that whole, like, I meant like the Jay-Z era, Nas, like Wu-Tang, like all that, like real hip hop. Like, I missed that. So the first rappers I was hearing was like Ludacris, Ja Rule. I still heard a little bit of Biggie, Tupac, those guys, but like 3-6 Mafia was huge in Memphis. Juicy J, Project Pat, all those guys.
First time I heard Nos, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's different.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
But like but like the way that like 3-6 Mafia and Project Pat, like just like their stories that they would rap about, and I was just like, I cannot relate to this at all. Like,
but
this is
awesome.
Like, yeah, this is like
so
a fantasy that I want to live. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
selling drugs, slapping hoes.
A lot of that is like
pimping.
A lot of that is sales, Like,
yeah.
Well,
it's
like
fiction.
Well, punk rock, same deal.
Yeah.
Less, I don't know, different hoes.
But it's just
same slaps.
Yeah, it's just the ability to create. I wanted that creative freedom. And me and my brother, we used to rap and like write songs and stuff. My brother could actually go, like he could really do it. But our parents would never supported that, and it would have been super challenging.
Well, so
for him to do that.
I don't want to criticize anything that my parents did, except for just being conscious of their own behavior. Because, like, I think about how my life turned out. I learned trombone as like the first instrument in like 4th grade, and I was second chair, which means that I didn't study when I went home because it was embarrassing because it sounded like a dying animal.
You were second chair because you didn't study?
Well, I was, because it wasn't as good.
I was last chair.
Really?
I played the trumpet.
You played the trumpet?
And I was horrible. I practiced too.
Really?
Yeah. Just couldn't get it.
Whoa.
It wasn't me.
Trombone though, it's like it's a little easier to like sandbag because you just look at the person who knows what they're doing and match them.
You were good at this right here.
Yep. I was good at that.
I can't play trombone with 2 hands.
Yep. Well, you can. You can play it with 1 hand even.
Hey. Good. How are you? Yes, ma'am.
But when I was like 16, when I was like 11 years old, I heard, you ever heard the show Loveline?
Loveline.
So it was like people would call in with like all of their problems related to like anything from like STDs to pregnancies to what have you. And it was like a syndicated show. It was Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. And I remember like I had this like TV combination, VCR combination radio, one of them all-in-one units. And whatever radio station that was playing at like 11 p.m. while I was going to bed, I'd hear him talking about crazy stuff. Just like crazy stuff, Like I got such and such from so and so, and now I want to sue him. What do I do? Like an advice show. And fatherly pride. It's correcting him. What do you think about this, dude? What do you think about?
See, is my son over here playing center? It better not be. Hold on.
Looks like defense. Looks like more Oklahoma drill.
He's like standing over there.
Turn around and hit the kid.
Yeah, but he's like.
Oh, he's like over
there. He's
there.
not even in the drill. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Yo, watch these kids, man. They always looking for a way out. I'm talking about always looking for a way out. I'm trying to see. I know they ain't throwing him a ball. Anyway. What were we saying?
That could be. Hold on.
Because they're snapping to the quarterback right here.
And then he's not moving.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
They're practicing snap counts.
Yeah. See this kid? He played quarterback. His dad's out there somewhere. I think his dad's the guy with the purple hat on over there. The fat dude.
All right. Well, that's a few of them.
Yeah. I think he played quarterback for this team for flag football. I was like, this kid. Garbage. He's just big. Wow, he caught it. Anyway,
what do you think about this, dude? I've been the same height since like 8th grade.
For real?
Yeah. Everybody thought I was gonna be gigantic, and I just ended up being the tallest person in my entire family.
Dang. In
at
8th grade?
5'10". Yeah.
You're supposed to be out there dunking on people.
I was for a while.
You play basketball?
No. That's actually like, I've only ever played like 2 games of basketball in my entire life. First time was at a park. I got crossed over by a 12-year-old. It's humiliating,
Oh yeah.
I told that to somebody. They're like, Jesus, did you walk home? And I said, no, I had a driver's license. That kid walked home. And he dribbled the whole way, dude. He's a slick little bastard.
Yeah, and that's stuff kids aren't doing these days.
The other time was like...
I'm trying to figure out why ain't he tackling nobody.
I was open all the time. Playing defense?
I don't know what I'm gonna have to ask.
Got Ed Reed out there?
Yeah, right.
Up, and he's running it in.
I don't know. Anyway,
rugby toss.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now. I'm trying to stay out of it. I'm trying to let the coaches coach. Usually I'm over here just like yelling stuff from the sideline.
You that guy?
Oh yeah.
Dude. Okay, so when I was playing hockey, I would totally fuck with people like you.
Oh yeah.
What I would do is I'd wait till the ref wasn't looking and I'd trip you, like your kid, and then I'd point at you, and then you'd end up getting like thrown out.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean.
I like stuff like that.
I've done that before.
I like stuff. I'm all about being petty. I was a trash talker.
Same.
And
yeah, I had very little sportsmanship.
Oh man, I was just.
But it was fun because like I don't know, if like at least with hockey, it's like if you're a big enough dick, somebody will punch you in the face, and then you know.
That's the cool thing about hockey, and I think that all sports should have that fight rule like hockey.
Baseball.
Yeah, every sport. With the hockey, which y'all fight till they fall down.
Yeah.
Whoever falls down first is out. Loses.
Yeah, everybody just like goes in circles. You grab the guy's jersey.
Yeah,
you grab like the cuff of his shirt, and then you throw your fist into his head.
I think that every sport should have that rule, and I feel like all that, like getting in each other's faces, I feel like all that stuff will stop.
I think you're right.
After like.
Yeah.
After we can fight now.
Basketball used to be like that. That's why I like the Detroit Pistons beat Michael Jordan. They just beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, I liked in baseball every now and then you get a good one.
Yeah,
like that one time that Batista dude got punched in the face or something like that.
But it's always like a bench clearing deal after that.
Bro, baseball bench clearing is over. Like they're like the people that come from the bullpen. So like if there was a fight at home plate and people have to run from here all the way to home plate.
250 yards to the fight, dude.
And it's like if they don't run out there, like they're like frowned upon, like, oh, this person didn't leave. I'm like, bro, I just ran a mile.
Well, I don't know.
And we're not gonna fight nobody?
Not to take a turn for the homoerotic, but there are things you do answer for in the locker room.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Like, dang, my bad, guys, I didn't make it in time.
Yeah. I remember one time I had like, there was this one game we're beating these kids by like, all right, hell yeah, testosterone. I had this one game we were beating these kids by like 6 goals or something like that. And I had 2 different approaches to parenting in the locker room. The older coach, the old school guy, you know, with like 5 brain cells and teeth left over, was like, grind them into dust. You know, and the other one was like, guys, we can take our foot off the gas. You know, we basically already got this one in the bag. Don't worry about it. And then like right after that, the guy was like, get him.
No.
Get him, get him,
That's
get
how
him.
I am.
This is war.
If we can score 100 points, I want to score 100 points.
That's fair, yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, that's not sportsmanlike, that's blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro,
That's...
the game is to win, bro.
Right.
Like, it's not to get up by a couple points and then, you know, let you
chill so everybody feels good. No, I'm trying to.
Yeah. If I can score 100 points, bro, I'm going to try.
If I can dunk and, like, hang my nuts in front of your face while I'm talking to you, like, absolutely.
And I wouldn't expect anything less from the other team. Like, if you're going to beat us, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, make it unforgettable.
Yeah, don't.
That's part of that's, I don't know.
Yeah, that's just, and like now.
It's kind of why you play the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Everything is such, like, I hate this, like, everybody's trying to be respectful, but nobody really is respectful.
Well,
like, it's like the PC.
So, well, okay, so with that, like, all I see when everybody does that is, I don't see somebody defending another group. More often than not, it's like, look at me, virtuous, righteous me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm waiting, I don't know.
I
think that more people are getting called out for that, or that it looks like a certain type of way, or that most people just don't give a shit about that anymore, but like...
They care, man.
Well,
I wish people wouldn't care. Like, I wish they would just be like, yeah.
Well, I guess that's what I'm saying, the benefit of, like, getting punched in the face is you get to learn, like, where the line is, you know? And, like, anybody else who's participated in something like that kind of, like, knows what that is, too. Like,
I feel like you should have to, like, to keep your citizenship, you should have to be in like 3 fights a year. You have to fight 3 people. If not, you'll be fine.
that would make my 600-pound life so interesting.
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, they would be cutting weight forever.
So,
They wouldn't find a trash bag big enough to wear.
I'm trying to figure out why this guy ain't tackling nobody. Why they got him over here catching passes? Like he's like that special teams dude on waterboard.
Well, no, he's the special teams guy. You raise
They
the
don't even-
fastest kid on the team. He's gonna be returning crap.
He's not on nobody's.
You want to
special
bet on
teams.
it?
They don't even do special teams in this league.
Really? Yep.
I
Not that one with his chin.
Bro, I've seen better hands on a snake.
Hey now.
But no, man, we went to the beach, and I came up with a joke that was so funny to me.
Yep.
And nobody else appreciated it.
Was it your family?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't
it,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was my.
You're the Homer Simpson to them.
Yeah.
You're the no matter what you do, you're not cool, and that's part of being a dad thing.
So my daughter, she's 14, and she has an athletic build, right? And so like everything she wears is like short, and like she's trying to be grown and all that stuff. Well, she's wearing these little jean shorts, and like her booty's hanging out. And I'm just like, I know that's the way they're making these shorts now, but I don't like it.
Yeah,
Bro,
right.
It's ridiculous the stuff these kids are wearing.
Yeah.
Like my son, he goes to elementary school over here,
Unitard.
and bro, the little girls in there wearing belly shirts and everything. I'm like, where is the dress code in here?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a belly shirt? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're 3rd grade. But anyway, so her butt is hanging out her shorts, and my wife's like, your butt's always hanging out, blah 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 blah. And I was like, yo, she's got some cool booty cheeks, because they're always hanging out. I was like, bro, that's the funniest joke. You get it, hanging out? They're trying to hang out? They're cool?
Yep.
Because cool people hang out? You gotta like explain the joke.
I mean, that is kind of tough talking about your 14-year-old
Yeah.
daughter, I can see. I mean, I'd try it.
No.
I'll film it, shit.
You have to like, I've got to bully them. I'm the bully now. Because they don't get bullied anywhere else, so I got to bully.
Yeah. Claire Scott and I talked about that. About how
Claire's
like,
hilarious.
there's a decent amount of bullying that people,
You need bullies.
normal people, you need resistance.
Yeah, you got to have it.
You need
Makes you
friction
stronger.
in your life, otherwise, like,
Yeah.
you end up chewing your arm off because, you know, there is no real experience. Everybody just plays Fortnite until whenever, and then can't discern, like, a Facebook fight between a real one.
They be
because-
bullying on Fortnite, though.
Of course they do.
They
Yeah.
be talking
Well, that's what I'm
mad
saying. It's got to
trash.
come out. Like, want to hear some crazy stuff? Is like, so I saw Bobcat Goldthwait when he came to the Grove, and I remember one time I was playing Call of Duty as like a 12-year-old back when Xbox Live was like the most. It probably still is the most racist thing ever. But like, I was playing Call of Duty and I got fucking teabagged by some guy that sounded exactly like the genie from Aladdin. 20 years later, I learned that Bobcat Goldthwait is friends with Robin Williams, and that Robin Williams would sit in his room and just play Call of Duty and talk shit on 12-year-olds.
That is hilarious.
And Bobcat would be like, dude, is this really what we're doing? We got to go out there. You're fucking Robin Williams. Like, what the hell's going on? Ho ho, I kicked you. I fucked your mom, bitch. Ho ho. You know? Yeah, that's what he was doing.
That's funny, man.
And he got me. I was like, that guy sounded exactly like the genie from Aladdin.
Man, I
Didn't
did
catch on to that till 20 years later.
I did some like real old head stuff at the water park. Or we're at this water park, and you know I'm chaperoning. You know I'm being a dad. I'm trying to be a cool dad, right? We're going down a slide, and there's like these young kids behind us, and they're talking trash and stuff. And I went to slide down the slide, and I hit my head like right when I was going down, and everybody was like, "Ooh!" I heard them laughing at me. So, going down the slide.
Oh, man.
And then, so I had to walk all the way back up there and get my shoes. And when I got back up there, them young kids was like, "Excuse me, sir, are you okay? I noticed that you hit." I was like, "Bro, shut up. All right, shut up. Y'all laughing at me."
I saw it, yeah.
I know what happened.
Shout out to that kid. Love that
Oh,
kid.
that's kid. "Excuse me, sir, are you okay?"
I remember one time we were at hockey camp and everybody was at like the university like pool or whatever, and we had this like big high dive platform, And for whatever reason, I decided I could do like a front flip into a dive when I couldn't. I only got like 1 3/4 of the way around. Ended up belly flopping like so hard. My face hits the water, and then like I can hear the ooh as I'm going down underneath it. Like I think I might have given myself a concussion because like I had a nosebleed as soon as I hit. Like there's just a streak coming out, and I came back up, and everybody's like, ooh.
Yeah, man.
Good times though. I think there is. I don't know. I think that's maybe why you covered it in the last episode with Sean, but like, I think that's why I might be as immature as I am. That like I got just a dusting of head trauma, and that kind of locked me into that like type of thing.
I just kind of feel like this is a guy thing. Like guys are never fully mature. Guys are always going to be doing some. Well, I mean, we're always doing the cool stuff. Somebody has to do it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like my dad used to be like a stunt car driver, and now he looks at every set of stairs like it's a fucking roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
You know, like I feel like it's got to set in, and I feel like quickly. You know, slowly and then all at once, just like falling asleep. Like, you know, one day you're just like, hi.
Yeah. What happened to me?
For construction workers, it's falling off of ladders.
That's why I'm trying to stretch more. I'm trying to stay in shape.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that.
I'm trying to run. Like, it's just hard to find time to run.
And my whole thing is like after I got intensely bald, you know, I gave up the notion of being fat. Like I can't be bald and fat.
You can't be bald.
You can't be, yeah. No.
You gotta get jacked, bro.
Well, yeah, that would require an amount of time. That like, okay, so I don't work out. My way around that is like I still do something every day. I'll play guitar. You know, like I'll shake your hand. You know, and if you get me with that iron grip mechanic guy, you know, then I'll like readjust and come back at you. But you ever had to do that?
Oh yeah.
Like a lawyer or something?
I know.
Like squeezes the crap out of your hand. You got to readjust. And
No. I'll grab their wrist,
back.
fix my hand, and then do it again. Like
you're gonna give up. You're gonna stop. You're gonna disengage the handshake and then.
David Robbins.
Right. Yeah.
David Robbins.
Yeah.
Super strong hands.
Yes, he is.
Short
He's
little
like brick mason.
sausage link fingers that you can't really get around.
Yep.
I had to hold on, readjust. You gotta get that thumb in there. You gotta.
Shout out to my bro without any eyebrows.
David Robbins, man.
Dude, have you seen pictures of him from like 7 years ago? It's a pretty interesting transformation.
You stalk people's Facebooks like you be going back in time?
I'm working with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't like like this guy. I wonder when he had eyebrows. Yeah. He did. He used to look like.
When did he lose everything?
I think it was like the same year that I did.
That's crazy.
I think like there might have been some kind of event, you know, and then everybody who is sensitive to.
So you just got alopecia out of nowhere?
Yeah.
How do you get it?
I don't know.
It just happens?
Well, okay, so like, I didn't have health insurance at the time, and my mom did, and she got it at the same time, and she's like, you know, she's my mom, you know, a woman. It's more important to her.
She beat it?
I watched her try everything that she could, and it didn't work for her. So I was just like, all right, well, this is who I am now. Gonna get used to this.
That kid in the Tyreek Hill jersey is ass.
Give
my thumbs up.
Taking another break. Oh, he went back. Hell yeah.
Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing.
You want to give him a pep talk or?
No. There's a kid out there. I think it's the kid with the purple pants on and the black shirt.
We can't identify him on the show. Yeah.
Is that him?
Tyreek Hill?
No, not him.
Tyreek Hill Jr.?
That kid's buns. I think that kid, like, there's a kid, his name, I can't say his name, but he's like in second grade or something. But he's huge. Like, dang, you see that kid just eat it over there? Yep. Just running down that hill.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good form, man. But now there's this kid, man. I don't know if that's him or not, but there's this kid, he's second grade, bro. He's huge. Like, he was playing flag football with the younger kids, like his age group, and he just looks like a giant. But then he'll come out here and play tackle, and he's just like running over. He's like the best wrestler in the state or something like that.
Oh, really?
This kid's a monster.
wrestling, that's a real sport.
Yeah.
You know, nothing quite like another person trying to just kill you.
Yeah. I've been seeing the videos, people just get like belly to belly suplex. I just like, oh my God.
Humiliation.
I used to practice with the wrestling team in high school. Never wrestled. I probably should have. But I didn't want to do the weight cutting thing.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to gain weight, right? Football, trying to put on weight. So
yeah.
Where I was like 170. So I looked at the guys, like the 170 guys were humongous. I was like, no way, I'm wrestling 170. So they were like, yeah, you would have to drop to like 120 or 150. And I was like, no way.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But they used to do it, man. Wrestlers were freaking gross.
You're like 6 feet tall, dude. Right?
Who?
How tall are you?
6'4".
Okay, yeah. Yeah, at least 6 feet tall. It's 120 at 6'4", dude? That's fucking...
We had this midget on our wrestling team. Real deal midget. Like, real deal little person. All state wrestler.
Really?
Bro, he was a beast.
Yeah?
Bro, it was so... I think he wrestled like 93.
Damn.
It's like 103 and below or something like that. And they couldn't... I remember
couldn't get under him.
We went to like his semifinals because they hosted it at the school. And so the whole football team showed up. And man, he was dumping this kid. This kid was crying. And the kid was telling the coach, like, I can't grab him. I can't get him. He's he's way too low to the ground, but he was getting dude, over there. Everybody was like, yo, he is going nuts out there. Like,
this is all abs.
So funny, man.
Like
so funny. And he drove an Escalade.
How?
That used to be the funniest.
How would he do?
He would pull up to the school. Yeah. He would pull up to the school in the Escalade, jump out. Everybody was like, yeah. He was super cool, though.
What's he doing now, dude?
I don't know what he's doing now.
That's crazy.
But he used to be the cleanest dude. He was always the freshest.
Dude,
and so we had this
jock, dude?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had this dude at our school. His name was Jock.
How big was his head?
He had a big head.
Yeah, especially for...
So, like, he was like our star running back, this guy. He would always make fun of him. Like, he'd, like, pick him up like a baby. That's how strong this guy was, though. Because, like, he'd pick him up. This guy, it's 90 pounds,
like
but, like...
tree trunk.
Yeah, he'd just pick him up. He'd just walk around the school with him. And, like, he would always have the new J's. Always have the new... Like, all the new shoes. And he was like, bro, you wear, like a 4T.
I bet he could dunk. Yeah, like...
These little baby shoes, your shoes cost $50. No wonder why you have all the shoes.
That's funny.
But this was back when Jackass was real big.
Yeah.
And they had Wee Man.
Called him Wee Man.
And he would do all the little Wee Man stunts.
Kick himself in the head.
Yeah, like we would chase him. He'd like run under a table or something like that. Dude was super funny. He was super cool though.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. And so he played football too, and like he wasn't afraid
to be the ball.
He wasn't afraid to run the ball.
Oh my God.
Like so, like whenever we'd be like blowing the team out, we put him in at running back, and the other team would get pissed.
Oh my God!
The whole student section is like, "Put JB in, put JB in."
Getting shed on by
bro.
Fucking, oh my gosh, dude.
Put the little man on there. They had him on the news.
I'm surprised you never talked about that before, dude. That's fascinating.
I tackled him on the news.
On the news?
Yeah, because they had like the news that came out, and they were talking about how he's a little dude, big heart, all the, you know what I'm saying, great story. And bro, they were like letting him. Everybody was just like letting him run. They weren't tackling him. Yeah. I was like, man, I'm finna blow his little ass up. But nah, he wanted you to. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want nobody to take it easy. I remember one day at practice, it was just a bad practice for me. Like it was just not going my way. And we were doing a tackling drill, and I just stayed in the tackling drill. Like just bring somebody new up every time. I'm trying to kill somebody. And yeah, I'm like spazzing out. And he was the only one that would just like, he kept getting in line.
Dang.
And the coach was like, let somebody else run the ball. And he was like, no, I'm running the ball. I was trying to blast his little ass.
That's a good attitude.
But no, he was tough, man. He was a tough dude.
Well, I mean, that's kind of
strong too.
That's the attitude you gotta have to.
He like power clean, like 225.
Jesus.
He was strong, dude.
Gosh.
But I mean, he's like did everything, did all the workouts, did all the running, everything. Like didn't want nobody to take it easy on him for nothing. Like he was cool dude.
Damn. That sounds like not The Blind Side. What, the short end? I don't know.
We had all types of stories at our school, man. We had like a radio. You remember Radio, the movie?
Yeah.
We had a guy like that.
You had a guy like that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was he? Your fucking football team was the Village People.
I'm telling you, bro. We had everything.
And radio.
We had
like,
this guy, bro.
There's a play where like radio throws the midget over the defensive line.
I'm telling you, this dude. Can I say his name? Does it matter?
I mean, we can boop it.
He's an adult. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where this guy is. I don't know what he's doing. His name was Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton. Throw the ball to himself. He'd be out there. Michael Bolton drops back. He throws. Michael Bolton on that catch. Like, he was doing all that.
40-yard bombs.
Strong as hell.
Yeah.
They let him run a track meet one time.
Yep.
And he won the 200. People were losing their minds.
Dang.
This white dude got on down. Like, he loved sports. He was always around all the teams and everything. He knew all the star players. James Lancaster, he's gonna score a touchdown. Blah, blah, blah.
Like, my roommate in college played with this guy who only had 1 foot.
Oh yeah.
And he played special teams. He was like the Devin Hester, and he would just like he was strong as an ox. He had like a special shoe.
That's crazy.
Like yeah.
You see what they got Tyreek Hill doing right now.
Oh, that was a good one.
I don't even know where he's at. Oh, he's over there taking a knee. What a freaking bomb. Doing, you know? I told him, like, this is your time to, like, go crazy. Like, this is where you become a wild animal right here. Like, you want to go out here and just be an absolute, just be a menace.
Yes.
Be as mean as you want to be.
Yes.
Or you could just do whatever you want to, run as fast as you can.
Yeah.
And you want to come out here and take a knee. But once he gets home, he's gonna want to get on Fortnite and all that. Yeah. I'm like, why are you taking a knee? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why aren't we getting involved?
He wants to go pretend to hunt people. Fortnite's a creepy game, dude.
It is. They should have him over there running jet sweeps or something. But that kid that's running jet sweeps over there, he's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, he's pretty good. He played on our flag football team, not this year, but last year. He's pretty good. That little dude loves football, man. Like, his dad's the coach of the junior high.
Yeah.
He's just a good kid, man. But it's like my kids, they're super athletic. When I say just unbelievable athleticism, they're just not confident.
So my little brother played goalie in hockey, which is probably an indicator. You know, goalies are crazy. You know, like anybody who's gonna stay. Okay, so like we had a kid on our high school team who went to the NHL.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, dude rips a slap shot from the point and ends up blasting my little brother in the nuts. Like broke his cup in half.
Dang.
You know, guy swapped the piece out, went back out there. You know, crazy.
Is the pucker like? Is it hard to see? I'd imagine it's hard to see.
Yeah. Well, if it's moving at 100 miles an hour and it's smaller than a baseball, yeah. That's the reason like hockey sucks on TV. Because if you don't know what the hell's going on, you can't tell from 100 feet up. You know.
Man, I just
But,
hate to see this guy taking a knee.
My little sister, though, she played boys hockey till like 8th grade. Because she would like buck dudes up. You know.
How old is your sister?
She's like 28.
That's your only sibling?
So I got a little sister and a little brother. And I got an older half brother. And I got an older brother before that, but
I wish my kids had more half brothers and sisters.
that's up to you, bud.
That's over with now.
Oh yeah? You snipped it?
Yeah, man.
How was that?
Man, it was actually pretty funny. It was so you go in for the consultation like a month before your deal. So this guy comes in, and it's like I'm trying to figure out why haven't I seen this guy anywhere else. It's an Indian man with white hair, like long white hair, He looks like an Indian angel.
Mm-hmm.
Had like long white hair, the white beard, everything. Obviously he dyed everything because it's natural. It's not natural. So he comes in and he's like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm really good at what I do. Right? Pull your pants down, let's see the boys. Right? So I'm talking about like no handshake or nothing.
Yeah.
Pulls the pants down, fondles me a little bit. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut right here, we're gonna cut right here, blah blah blah.
Dang.
Pulled my pants up. And then I was just like, all right. And he was like, don't think that this is reversible. I know people say this is reversible. Don't think it is, because I'm not reversing it, right? So they give you a month to back out.
Yeah.
That's why they give you a month. And so I go in there for the procedure. I thought it was just gonna be him. A woman comes in there. I'm like, oh man, I'm not prepared. I'm not like fluffed up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The presentation's
I'm
not
embarrassed.
gonna.
Yeah.
The presentation's not gonna wow you. Right
No,
now.
I feel that. Yeah.
So she was like, I'll be back in a minute. So I did a couple jumping jacks, jogged in place.
Yeah.
Get him moving.
Some
right?
dick ups. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so then it was a little bit more presentable.
Yep.
And she was shaving me up, right? And then the doctor comes in, he hits you with the. She's like, so do you know what we're in here to do today? You know what we're doing?
Colonoscopy.
I was like, yeah, we're gonna add a couple more inches to that thing. And he loses it, right? He's like, I've never heard that one before. The girl was laughing. I was like, more inches? Yeah, come on,
We're
man.
having fun.
I was like, be generous, man. And real quick, get you out of there. And then they put you in a wheelchair. They roll you to the front door and dump you out. I'm like, oh, what was the wheelchair for? Is your ride here? I was
still
like,
wearing
dang.
a gown? Like,
yeah, no, there's no gown. Just going there, just regular
yeah.
clothes. And then takes 2 weeks to like heal.
to take,
And then you have to. So after you
snip it.
get the thing, yeah, after you get snipped, you're still fertile. So you gotta bust like 18 loads, is what they say.
18 loads.
You gotta bust
And
18.
medically, right.
You gotta bust, right? 18 times to get it all out, because it's still active. And then you're supposed to go back in there with the sample.
Yeah.
So they can look to make sure.
Double check,
yeah. Nobody brings the sample back in there. I didn't bring the sample back.
Not after 18 loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's.
I got a couple more in for getting measured. But what is this guy doing, bro? This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
He was taking a few breaks out there.
What is he doing, man? He's been taking a knee the whole time.
Ain't even that hot.
Like, what does he need water for? Taking a knee?
Maybe.
That's why I gotta stay away, because I'd be angry right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you are angry.
Nah, I told him.
You're semi-annoyed right now.
I am. But yeah, I thought about going back to the doctor's office, just bringing in a plastic bag. Well, you guys still need this?
Yeah. That'd be good. Like a Walmart
Who are
sack.
you?
Yeah.
Is this fresh?
Still warm.
Yeah, you guys, can I wash my hands real quick? Just got this one out. But yeah, so I just got it done, man. Can't have no more children, man. I was mad at first, I ain't gonna lie, because it's like, I feel like being able to reproduce is like the only thing that makes you a man, for real.
I guess, yeah.
And I no longer
The
have
only
that
thing.
ability.
I mean, yeah, you define joy through yelling at kids and.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the only thing that makes you a man. I think okay, well, out of my league here, but like, I'd say that like reproduction's on the list. I'd say like being able to like provide and
Anybody can provide.
lead and
Anybody can lead. Only one thing can reproduce, like, has the seed.
I suppose.
So it's like, I don't.
I
What
guess.
am I now?
I guess you're just
I'm they them.
you're just angry dad on the
You know what's
side.
funny about they them? When I was in college, me and my buddies, we had this group. We called ourselves them. And the whole like concept of the group was like, yo, who are those cool guys over there? Who them?
No, that's they them.
And I was like, that didn't age well at all.
No, it didn't.
You guys still them?
It kind of turned on you. Yeah.
You guys still them? I was them before they was them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was been them.
They took it from me. Yeah.
They stole my stuff.
Yeah.
That was super funny. I called my friend. He actually has them tattooed on him.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like, yo,
This
you
is
still...
before Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, bro, you still got that them tattoo? We were all supposed to get it. We were all supposed to get a polo horse and them. I got the polo horse. I didn't get the them.
Oh, that's
Man, I'm glad I didn't
That's
get them.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
You have to cover it
Talk
up.
about dodging a bullet.
You put an E on there, theme.
Yeah.
Theme.
Theme.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it's
too
totally
funny.
different. Yeah. Put something in front of the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. He
Yeah.
has a them tattoo.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I
This
think
dude, goes and gets a water break just to go get back on a knee. This is really pissing me off.
I feel like
he is well. No, he's over there running some sweeps now, but he's well on his way to wearing number 91, being on the offensive line.
Offensive line's a hard position to play.
Not
for Pee Wee, but
yeah.
like,
My son should not be on nobody's offensive line though.
Yeah, he's definitely like wide out.
I'm throwing
back.
A fit.
He should be he should be slot receiver, Antonio Brown.
If he doesn't, and if they don't throw the ball to him, I'm completely fine with that.
He should be catching them at full speed to the head, right over the middle. They're doing it. He is pretty fast.
No, he is fast. He's just got to get locked in. I knew that tackling thing. I knew he wasn't gonna like that.
He's not a quarterback.
He can throw a little bit. He's never played. So he's just got to get the. He's never played like football with pads on. He's good at flag.
I remember when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, something like that. We would basically like, I mean, we'd call it, smear the queer.
Yeah.
But it was basically just keep away with the ball.
They don't play that no more, man.
Well, really?
They don't play that no more.
Give one kid the ball and assign everybody to tackle him.
I think they changed the name of it to pick up and run. Well, I think everybody called it smear the queer.
Well,
I don't even know where that name came from.
Probably not any historical significance there.
Smear the queer.
Although, I don't know. I feel like sports, similar to esports, should be one of the last holdovers for any kind of progressive thought. The whole idea is that you're at war out there, right? Caring about everybody's feelings isn't helpful. For that.
Every time I see him, he's taking it easy.
Just throwing it back. Nope, that's a white kid.
No, he's just back there. He'd be the only one taking it. I'm like, bro, why are you the only one taking a knee? Get up. I see you out there. This will be good, though. He'll be all right. There's this other little kid who should be over there running the ball. He's just so aggressive, though. This kid, he works out with us in the morning. Looks like they got him playing the offensive line or something. Defensive line.
Well, you got to try him out at every position. See.
Yeah, no, these coaches just don't know how to. These coaches suck. We played flag football. We lost in the semifinals like we do every year.
You all make it to the show and then.
Never made it to the big dance, man. But I always have the best plays.
Yeah. Double razzle dazzle.
Bro, I had this play. We called it the All-Star Special because I had my plays on like a Waffle House menu. Shout out Dustin Goss. Got me a Waffle House menu.
Yeah.
And got this play called the All-Star Special. I'm telling you, bro. Kept messing people up. They didn't know what to do with this play. So the rules state that whoever receives the snap from the center is considered the quarterback.
Okay.
And the quarterback cannot run the ball. Just like snap and run the ball.
Yep.
So what I would do is I would send a kid in motion, kind of like they're doing right here. And snap it to the kid in motion, and he gives it to the quarterback. So now the quarterback can either throw it or run it. And my quarterback was that kid over there that's the dickhead.
Diabolical,
who was really good. Cooking them. And like he would shoot himself in the foot. He'd throw the ball straight to the other team. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I said, bro, run the ball. I said, this play is designed for you to run. I don't need you to score a touchdown every time.
No, we
just run the ball. Yeah. Just don't throw it to them.
Make a decision,
Yeah, and that's another thing. He couldn't make a decision. Who do I throw to? Throw to whoever you want to throw to.
Who's open?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ran my man over. Man, I'm really hungry, man. What are you eating for dinner tonight?
Already ate before I came here.
So you're not eating no more for the rest of the day?
I mean, I'll have a slice of pizza when I get home.
Just one slice?
Yeah.
How much do you eat, like on a regular?
Not too much.
Bro, I'd be so hungry, bro.
I don't fucking do shit, dude. I don't work. I play guitar. Enough so that, I don't get tendonitis here, and then I try to make as few movements. Actually, that's not true. I've been fucking, dude, oh my God. I've been in a 10,000 square foot warehouse for the last like 10 days, having to clear out every single item that's in there.
What are y'all doing with all that stuff?
Hell if I know, dude. That's my job to figure out. We're gonna sell a bunch of it on Facebook Marketplace and like do some American Pickers.
It's like smoke
shit
shops and
with
stuff,
it.
right?
Some of it, yeah. But that was my job, to go find those clients to begin with. So all I gotta do is call the right guy and make him an offer he can't refuse.
Y'all got any lava lamps?
No, actually, no.
I'm
That
looking
would be
for
a
a
good
lava
thing to have, but you know, we're not good at our jobs over there.
Looking
It's
for
the
a
easiest
cool
job
lava
ever. We
lamp.
found a way to screw it up. Took 9 years, but we figured it out. Kind of fucked up about that, but I don't know. The whole reason I took that job to begin with is because, like, you know, working at a vape
see
store,
that?
you have enough downtime to figure out how to do other stuff. That's the only reason I took that job.
So did y'all sell flour and stuff in there?
Well, we had like the THCA, that fake weed stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of those companies, they ended up like testing it, and they found out that a lot of it was just regular weed.
Yeah. I got a buddy that runs a smoke shop, and he was saying that
Which one?
He had a Clouds smoke shop.
Oh yeah, you know Jazz?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, shout out
Yeah,
Jazz.
dude.
So he's got a bunch of stuff he's trying to get rid of.
Jazz is a nice guy, dude.
Yeah, Jazz.
I like him.
Jazz is famous, actually. Went to college with Jazz.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. And he was just the dude.
Yeah?
Always been the dude.
Hell yeah.
Still is the dude.
He still is the dude. Nah,
Yeah.
dude, I like him. He's cool.
Super cool dude.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like.
So he's in a fraternity.
Yeah. What's the
Alphas.
something Omega?
No, it's Alpha.
No. Okay.
My father-in-law is the same fraternity, and Eon is in the same fraternity, so they all know. That's how I met Eon, through Jazz.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jazz is the guy, man.
What are we doing on time? Oh. Well, we're at an hour and 1 minute. How long does...
I feel like they're about to be done.
Yeah. I don't want to prevent you from being a bad parent. But
No, man. I'm trying
I
not
feel like
to be a
maybe
bad
that's
parent.
what I'm doing now.
I felt like I was nice at the beach.
Yeah?
I was nice. I was letting you do whatever you wanted to do.
But now that we're back to work.
Yeah, now we're back home. And it makes me mad, like, because we do workouts every morning. And that was the whole purpose of this summer. We're going to work out every morning. But now he's got summer camp. So he's going to be in some summer camp for a week. And I'm just like, bro, this is a week he's not going to be working out.
No, I mean, I don't know. What's he like doing except for Fortnite?
Nothing.
Fuck.
If he could sit on the couch and eat popcorn all day.
Damn, dude.
Bro, like, doesn't want to, like, I try to get him to do all types of stuff. I try to get him to, he will work out, but like just one-on-one, he's got to have like a friend or somebody there. And it can't be me, so I'm like, I found another guy that's like train him.
Yep.
Homies I know, so he's gonna start working out with him. And just see what happens. I would love for him to pick up a basketball, but he's not. He wants nothing to do with basketball right now. I tried to get him to break dance.
Do people still do like school activities? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was trying to get him into break dancing.
Sean is a break dancer.
Yeah, but he won't do it.
Really?
It's like whatever I want him to do, he won't do.
Alright.
Like I want him to play tennis. That's what I told him. I want you to play tennis. I was like, you're gonna be out there. I was like, you're already fast and athletic, so you're already ahead of some other people.
You're not gonna get killed, probably.
Yeah, you can play your whole life. You're gonna be out there with hot babes.
Yeah.
Why not? I was like, you could be the Chris Brown of tennis. Get all tatted up, curly hair.
Keep hitting them. They keep firing off.
Yeah, just keep hitting them girls in the face, man.
The hammer. Serving them.
Yeah, no, he'll be. I just feel like he's gonna come around, man. He's really just a smart kid, man. I really didn't want him to play football because it didn't work out for me.
Why?
I just felt like I gave so much of my life to the sport, and I got nothing in return.
That's not true.
I mean, I got some stuff.
We've been talking about all the stuff we got out of it, like the whole time.
I got some stuff.
I didn't get. You got to get hit in the face. You get to learn about consequences.
I didn't get what I wanted in return. I'll put that. I'll say it like that.
That's valuable too.
Didn't get what I wanted.
That's the difference between you and most of these kids who are dorking out playing whatever the fuck. Like, that's like...
Why are these kids racing?
Huh?
Why are these kids racing?
Uh-oh.
Why is it my son in the race?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
Richie is just way faster. I don't even know that why. I don't even know why that was the thing right there.
Winner gets something.
Richie is fast, but my son is faster than Richie.
Off come the helmets.
Richie's a good kid now, and his parents are freaking loaded.
It helps. Sometimes. I don't know. I know, like
having a birthday party at the house, like when kids have a little party, it's a flex now.
I feel like, well, sure.
Oh, it hurts when you're not a homeowner too.
Sure, yeah.
And they're like, oh, this is our house.
Oh my
God, it's just 8,000 square feet. Right. 80,000 square feet.
We don't have to talk to each other if we don't want.
So this is where we stay, and when we have guests, they stay at those houses. This is our pool.
Let me circle back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show. Maybe to close it out is that, like, sometimes all those kids don't turn out that good.
Yeah.
You know, like, did you know that the Vanderbilts, robber parents that built railroads back in the day, one of like the first billionaires in America? Did you know, like, Vandy, the college is named after them, right? There has not been one financially, like, successful Vanderbilt after the main one, after the main Cornelius, until Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper is the only person that's, like, cash positive, got a job, didn't, like, screw a bunch of stuff up.
Who's that? Who's that?
Anderson Cooper, the Silver Fox CNN war correspondent. News guy.
I didn't know he was a Vanderbilt.
He's a Vanderbilt, yeah. Point is that, like, you know, every single kid of that billionaire, like, family ended up not really doing shit with their whole life until him.
Yeah.
You know? So what's that say? You know? Like, I don't think that spoiling your kid necessarily is doing them a favor as much as you think.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, I know a kid who's, like, 21 years old, who's never had to cook for himself. I offered to do some, like, uncle-y shit, like, hey, let's go learn how to change a tire. Let's go to the junkyard this weekend, you know, because his Tesla broke down and he had to call AAA, and then he called 2 coworkers, and it turned into a 3-hour ordeal instead of just changing the tire. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's you know, I look at him and I kind of, like, pity him a little bit because, like, he looks at a bunch of stuff that he doesn't have to do, you know, and he's proud of the fact that he's never had to do it. And, you know, I didn't want to do it at the time, but it was the difference between me getting to my destination or feeding myself or whatever. And even though parts of it might have sucked, I was better off for it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing that, you know, I think that you got out of football. You know?
Definitely the struggle, you know what I'm saying, perseverance, like all that stuff that sports teaches you. I did get all that, you know. And that's one thing and that's really one thing why I want my kids to play sports, is so they can get the lessons. Like, I tell them all the time, it's never about the sport. I don't care how you, like, I don't care about the sport. I want you to get the lesson. Well, that, hey, practice. You got to practice if you want to get good. You got to put time in it. You got to sacrifice. You got to learn how to make decisions. And that's one thing about sports, is you have to learn how to make a decision.
Well, you learn how to win or you learn how to lose.
Yeah.
You know, and neither one of those things is bad for you. You know, it's all about the reaction that you have to it. You know, like, if you want to get better, hit the fucking weight room.
Yeah.
You know, and if you feel bad after losing, well then, you know,
how you gonna not lose?
You didn't work as hard as the other guy.
Yeah, what did you learn from it? How can you get better?
With hockey, in my personal experience, like, there were 1 or 2 freaks that I played against that I only beat them in one drill, and they beat me as soon as I figured them out, you know, immediately afterwards. They're in the NHL right now. There is a difference between, like, God-given talent for some stuff and, like, you know, and hard work.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference.
But, you know, identifying the difference, you know, it's all about, like, taking whatever you're not so good at and trying to do better.
That's one thing I really try to focus on with my son, is you got to figure it out.
Right.
Like, you want to win, you don't want to practice, you get mad when you lose. you got to figure it out. How are you going to win?
Right.
So like every time we do a game or every time we do anything, I always make it to where it's unfair on him.
Yeah.
And he always says the same thing. It's not fair. And I was like, life ain't fair, bro.
Yeah.
You have to figure out a way to win.
And I think that's one to close on. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Connie's Untitled Nighttime Show.
Find a way to win, man.
Thank you to my guest, Joe Means. Thanks for tuning in, Bryce. We will catch you next time. That was cool.
It was cool, man. Just a pop-up pod.
Well, I'm trying to get a little gig as a consultant for these things. So it's like, I don't know. The reason I do it like this isn't because I don't have nicer stuff or more equipment. It's because, I want to do it like this because,